Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I want to share with you guys my experience at the Hilton Hotel in Niagara, and I did give it a rating which I'll share with you guys at the very end of the video. So I was able to stay in this hotel for one night, and I just wanted to show you guys what the lobby looked like. You can see that there's a lot of really nice decorations. I was there in November, and you can see there's a lot of Christmas decoration on top of the already luxurious decor that they have in their front entrance, which is really nice to see. The front desk had very friendly customer service and was very efficient. Now this is our room. We had a one king size bed, and as you can see, not much has changed. I've been here once before. I can see that a lot has remained the same. I was hoping for some more modern upgrades to the room, but bed you can see is very comfortable, really nice. Everything looked clean in the room. The light fixtures, you can see some of the bulbs have been replaced, and some of them had that yellowish tone, some had the white tone, but you can see that in terms of the light, everything was very well lit, even in the nighttime. Now guys, I want your help with this. So this wall here kind of opens up into the washroom. You can open it from the outside, but you don't have the ability to open it from the inside. If you know what this window here or this wall opening is for, just write it in the comments down below. Now for the room itself, you can see it's really big, it's very spacious, it's kind of divided into kind of like a relaxing sitting area and working area, and then you have your bedroom which is a little further in. This section here is the quiet space for you to do your work. Here we have the TV. I was hoping this was a little bit bigger and a little bit more modern. And now we have the view outside of the window. So you can see the view is good. You can see the falls out in the distance, but you are obstructed by the casino, which sits right in front of you. Now this photo I took of the Skylon Tower at night. I just thought it was really cool. Wanted to add it into the video. Here you have the room's washroom. So this does come with a jacuzzi, and there's that opening wall. A lot of the furnishings in this room are a little bit older. I wish they would have modernized it or updated it, but you can see the washroom is fairly clean, shower is clean. They do have a lot of towels. The toilet area was clean, and they had some nice decorations there. The water pressure, I did test it for both cold and hot, and the water pressure was good in the sink, in the shower, and in the bathtub. Now as we move on to storage space, they do have a closet when you enter into the room, and as you can see, the closet does come with a safe for you to be able to store your documents and items securely. There is also an iron that you find in here which you can use. Now you will find bottles of water and an ice bucket in the room, but the bottles of water are going for almost $6, so just be aware of that. They do have a mini fridge in the cabinets, along with a coffee machine. The mini fridge is great if you have children and you have things that you want to keep in there in terms of food. And there is a little coffee machine. I didn't use it, so I don't know how good it is, but it is there in case anybody likes their morning coffee. The nightstand itself has a built-in clock, plus some power plugs and a USB port. And on the wall you're going to find the digital thermostat to control the room's temperature. Now in this hallway you can see that there's a lot of baked in marks in the carpet which really show its age. The walls seem to be okay. The doors have a security system that opens up with a card to get in, and from the inside you have your peeping hole which you can look back out. The elevators were kept fairly clean, and as you can see they have a lot of nice decor on the inside. And even though it's a big tower, I mean, they were always readily available. Now downstairs there is a little store called District 11, shops and snacks. Now this was nice and convenient because as you walk through they have a lot of really nice stuff in here. So if you take a look around, you'll find a lot of stuffed toys, a lot of things that you may need for kids. And then right in front there's a little shop with some really nice treats. So this had things like funnel cakes, pizza, and then I was able to walk next door and enjoy a Yuck Yucks comedy show. And lastly, to finish off the night, you have the beautiful fireworks that are happening over the falls. And I believe this happens every Friday and Saturday night, and it lasts approximately 8 minutes or so, but it is a really great show to watch. Now, my stay here was short, so I didn't get a chance to check out the pool and the fitness center, but they do have an infinity pool, a splash pad for kids, and an infinity center that's open 24 hours, and the hours for the pools are here listed on their website. They do have events and live entertainment on their website that's listed, which is great in case you're looking for something to do. They have a lot of things like live bands, the fireworks, and of course a lot of shows that are in the area that you can go and check out. So make sure you check out their website, the dates of your travel, so you can plan accordingly. Now in the morning I had this beautiful view outside my window of the falls, and as you can see out in the distance you have the Skylon Tower with the casino right in front. Now keep in mind guys, from this location, if you're walking down to the falls, you're looking at about a 10-minute walk, which you could make faster if you take the tram. And if you're going over to Clifton Hill, you're looking at about an 18 to 20-minute walk. So just keep that in mind, especially if it's cold or raining. And just before I head home, I had to make a stop next door at the IHOP just to get myself a nice, wonderful breakfast. And that was it for my trip. Now overall for this hotel, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Here is the breakdown. Let's go over it. So the first thing I wanted to look at was the price. So I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars, and the reason is because I looked at the other hotels in the area. The prices seem to be very average per night. There are some hidden fees when you get your final bill. And in terms of any kind of value offer, there wasn't much in terms of vouchers or anything extra that they gave back. The second thing is the parking. Now, the night that I went there is underground parking for the hotel, but they ended up sending us to another parking lot that was probably about 5 minutes away or so, and that parking lot we had to be transported back and forth with a van, which wasn't really very convenient, but their prices are pretty high for the parking overnight, even during the weekdays, and over the weekends they actually go up. So for that I gave them a 3 out of 5 as well. Customer service, their staff was very friendly and courteous like I mentioned before. Their responsiveness and resolution to requests was great, so I gave them a 4 out of 5 stars. Security and safety, I gave them a 5 out of 5. I was able to walk around day and night. A lot of the stuff that you want to go to is inside of the building, and they do have tunnels that you can cross over into the casino and the hotel next door. So you don't really even have to go outside. They do have 24-hour desk service, and I did see security guards all around, which made me feel safe. And the rooms did have security alarms for fire and things like that, which was great. Comfort for the room, I also gave it a 5 out of 5. The size of the room was really good. The bed was comfortable. It had a lot of storage in there. Wi-Fi was provided. There was a TV, AC. The decor was a little bit outdated, but I'll give them a pass on that one. There was a fridge, there was a lockbox, and there was coffee with water. For the bathroom, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was clean. The decor was a little bit outdated for my taste, but I'll give them a pass on that one. The water pressure was good for both hot and cold. And they did have functioning accessories, which would be expected in a hotel like Hilton. Cleanliness, I gave them 4 out of 5. The rooms were clean, the elevator was clean, the lobby was really nice, and the replacement of towels and soaps were great. The only place they lost some points here was, of course, the hallways, which I think, throughout the years they may need to kind of revamp that a little bit. For the amenities, I also gave them a 4 out of 5 stars, and they do offer a pool and a gym, and they do have activities which you can get to through the building like I've mentioned, and there is a restaurant. One thing I didn't see much of was like an arcade or activities for children, which that's the only place they kind of lost some points for me. In terms of location, I gave them 4 out of 5 stars. And again, this is just distance to major attractions. So to the falls, not too bad. It's about 10 minutes, so that's great. And Clifton Hill, it's a little bit more of a walk, so you're looking at about 18 minutes or so. So yes, they lost some points just because of that distance, but they're kind of in the middle there with the rest of the hotels, so I still give them 4 out of 5. They are still close to the casino, they are still close to the Skylon Tower, and like I said, the tram is not far away as well if you wanted to get to the falls quicker. So just my final thoughts. Whether you're traveling alone or with your family, I highly recommend this hotel to stay at if you're planning a visit to go to the falls. If you guys like what you saw, don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to be alerted of any upcoming videos. Thank you for all your support, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.